The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. The enthusiasm of this Cincinnati crowd in full effect a moment ago as their Bengals took the field to the delight of this sold-out crowd. And they're all set as they'll match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. Evan McPherson about ready to get this going as we are underway now from Paul Brown Stadium. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Rodgers now on first down. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That catch good for only a couple. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now Jones. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead because now the defense can't dictate with pressure.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers. Scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll try and start this drive in the air, escaping the pressure right. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit.
But I want to get the one
on the opening drive.
that come with it.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. Play action. It's Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. Man open. That's Jamar Chase complete.
Look and learn. Look and learn, baby.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 50 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
These two teams all tied after one. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. Fighting through. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They run again with Dillon. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And they go play action now. Burrow. They'll roll him out right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. And I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On play action, now Rodgers. He hits Adams, complete. There he goes, left side. Past the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, 85 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead.
Ooh.
No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game.
There you go, right there.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I'll get up.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
51's the mic. 51's
From the 31, Burrow. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Got a man open, it's Chase. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And the Packers pick it up. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. He sets up the screen to Jones. Stops shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though.
And some play callers, when they go into games, they don't mind calling a lot of screens, and they don't care what down. They were maybe 1 block away from really having something there to start this drive. Good job defensively to cut through the blockers and make the tackle on the screen, or that could have gone for maybe 15 or 20 yards.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Well, that certainly has to feel good, and it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
Oh, no, that's cool.
An
That's cool right
incomplete
there.
pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And the Bengals are going to get the football here at their own 23. CD, he tried to kind of lob that one in there. It looked pretty going through the air. The problem was it was in the air a little bit too long.
Yeah, that's a tough one because for that type of a route and what he tried to do and needed to do, he had to put a little air under it, and the defender was actually able to take advantage of it because it hung up there just long enough for him to get there and take it away.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
And that's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Throwing again, it's Burrow.
And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Now it's Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Mixon.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Joe Mixon
taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bengals draw even, and of course they can take the lead if they hit the extra point.
Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. He's at the 50. 30, the 20, 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Still just a 2-score game in the third quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Pushing through the contact. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
They run once more with Dillon.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
51 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Now they'll toss to Jones running left. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Again, it's Dillon.
And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Touchdown,
They'll go
Vontae.
for it. It's Rodgers. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae
Damn, son of
Adams.
Vontae.
His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers add on to their lead. Extra point try now for Crosby. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now...
And now the rookie's free. The ball comes out, and this is going to get out of bounds through the end zone.
Go, y'all.
And that will...
We finna quit. See, if they know they had him for sure, I'll go back up there. But I said if they knew they had him for sure, I'll take you back up there. You said they closed at 9?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
I'm playing my good or though. Somebody probably about 5 or something.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Rodgers going to throw. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. 20.
Don't do him like
10,
that, Vontae.
5. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams. 68 yards. And the Packers on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback.
Well, let's go. Probably go by Wendy.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he's taken down,
right
but
over
able
there.
to slip across the 35.
On the way back.
Johnson. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
They're running it.
On 3rd down, here's Mills.
That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 37.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
A 1st down throw for Mills. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And he's going to be marked down short of the 1st down, right around the 17. Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll try and pound it in with Burkhead. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Now Mills.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown, Texans.
Brevin Jordan.
A 5-yard touchdown. And the Texans are an extra point away from taking the lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time too. There he goes, right side. He's at the 30. 10.
Touchdown.
5. Touchdown. Packers.
A.J. Dillon.
82 yards. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Got right back to it. And look,